Welcome to Ask NCM. I'm Steve Hall at the NCM Institute, and I'd like to go over today's question. Today's question comes from the general manager. He asks, our parts department is struggling with profitability. As I talked with my parts manager, he wanted to fix the issue by growing our wholesale. Currently, we do very little wholesale, so do you think we should get into it to increase gross, and will this improve my net profit? We currently have an inventory of about $350,000. Well, this is a great question. It's a common question. One of the reasons that a parts manager will go to wholesale as their first answer to fix profitability is because it's one of the few things that they really control themselves. They can decide how many accounts they're going to call on a daily basis and what discounts they're going to give these accounts in order to try to achieve the business from them. What you don't realize, though, is that most of your gross profit, about 85% in a typical dealership, comes from your internal customer, meaning your service department and your collision center if you have one. So before you get into wholesale to fix your profitability, make absolute sure that you're taking care of your internal customer, your service and collision shops first, and that you're not holding them up or costing gross, which costs as they can't bill labor hours as much, it costs the parts department parts sales and parts gross. So before you go into wholesale, make sure that that's in line. Secondly, if you're not big into wholesale, I would go after mechanical wholesale first. Look at your local repair shops and try to go after them. This is because they use the same parts you already have in inventory for your service shop, and you don't have to increase your inventory in order to go after those dollars. Thirdly, if you're going to look at the profitability of wholesale, look at all the additional expenses that you incur. Are you adding a parts truck? Are you adding a driver? Are you adding a salesperson possibly, or a counter person to handle wholesale? Is there enough gross to cover these and leave you a net profit? Because that's what it's all about, is getting net profit. Once you analyze the potential costs, set out your target market, and know that you're taking care of your internal customer first and foremost, then you can decide whether wholesale will actually fix your net profit issue and get you where you want to be. If you have questions, please send them in to us at askncm@ncmassociates.com. We'll do our best to get your question on tape and out to you as quick as possible.